Hi, everybody. Do you ever just have one of those mornings when you wake up and you're not feeling, I don't know, you don't feel bad, but you just, I don't know, you're kind of on the verge of being angry or sad or worried, and yet you're not really any of those things yet? Well, I am in one of those places today, and so I was reminded by my brother not too long ago about church newsletters and the mistakes that we find in them. And did you know there's a couple of like websites for these? And so I just wanted to share some with you in hopes that you can find a chuckle or two out of them with me as well today. So here's one, and the name of the site is The World's Funniest Church Bulletin Typos. And we've all seen these, right? And some of them are classic. A lot of them have to do with the choir because when people are typing, they will often leave out the G in singing and somehow it comes out sinning. So I just kind of keep that in mind. So I'm just going to read 5 or 6 of these and then we can talk about them. All right. Well, the senior choir invites any member of the congregation who enjoys sinning to join the choir. And having been a director of a church choir for almost 20 years, I will tell you that sometimes it could be kind of like Peyton Place in there, but that's another story for another day. Barbara remains in the hospital and needs blood donors for more transfusions. She is also having trouble sleeping and requests tapes of Pastor Nelson's sermons. Oh, probably true of mine too. Applications are now being accepted for 2-year-old nursery workers. Okay. The ladies of the church have cast off clothing of every kind. They may be seen in the basement on Friday afternoon. Let's see. Where are some of the others that really made me chuckle? The over 60s choir will be disbanded for the summer with the thanks of the entire church. Poor things. Let's see. The outreach committee has enlisted 25 visitors to make calls on people who are not afflicted with any church. Okay. At the evening service tonight, the sermon topic was, "What is hell?" Come early and listen to our choir practice. Okay. 22 members were present at the church meeting held in the home of Mrs. Marcia Crutchfield last evening. Mrs. Crutchfield and Mrs. Rankin sang a duet, "The Lord Knows Why." Okay, let's see. Let us join David and Lisa in the celebration of their wedding and bring their happiness to a conclusion. Oh, there's got to be just 1 or 2 more. Just when I think I'm going to stop, then my eye finds something else. After the sermon, a moment of silence for prayer and medication. Oh, here they got the G and the N switched around on sing. Visitors are asked to sing their names at the church entrance. Oh, this is a good one. The class on prophecy has been canceled due to unforeseen circumstances. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Illiterate? Right to the church office for help. The peacemaking meeting scheduled for today has been canceled due to a conflict. And perhaps the one that is the most long-standing that I've heard for years is, "Ladies, don't forget the rummage sale. It is a great chance to get rid of those things not worth keeping around the house. Don't forget your husbands." So anyway. I just wanted to have a little levity. We've been having a lot of serious conversations lately as we think of things greater than ourselves. And it's important for us to remember to laugh. And we did that last night with the evening prayer meeting. We were talking about blessings and tried to think of what was the one thing that made you laugh in the last week. And I encourage you to do that too. Too often we see Jesus and think serious, serious, serious. And I'm going to try to put up here a picture of laughing Jesus so that, we can be reminded that Jesus was human and he laughed. I happen to think that God laughs at us a lot, not at us as much as with us. And God kind of reminds me of my mother. There's a lot of similarities between the two. But my mother, and some of you know this, used to say to me when I was little and I'd do something that was just not quite right. She'd look at me and go, honest to Pete, sometimes you are just so dumb, dumb, dumb. And I think if she'd only said dumb once, I would have thought she was name calling and I would have taken offense. But the way she would say it, honest to Pete, sometimes you're just so dumb, 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 made me learn to laugh at myself pretty early on. And now I say it to myself when I do something that's kind of dumb, dumb, dumb. Laughter is an important part of our faith. We have to be able to, as my dad used to say, tell a joke, get a joke, and take a joke. It's the mark of a well-rounded human being. As a matter of fact, I put that in job descriptions often. I don't want to work with people who can't do those things. So maybe today, ask God to show you some humor in the world. And this is being uploaded on a Friday, so you've got the weekend ahead of you. Maybe practice humor over the weekend. Just try to be a little lightheaded and lighthearted. It's not easy right now in our world, the way things are going. Things are very serious, and there's a lot of that ambient energy that wants to just kind of bring us down. So maybe find a couple things that will help you to chuckle at yourself or at others in secret. All right. Thanks for joining me for this prayerful pause with the pastor. I'm Pastor Deb Swift of South Presbyterian Church in Rochester, New York. These are supposed to be moments when we think of something greater than ourselves, and frankly, I think laughter gets us out of ourselves so that we can think on those things. I hope you have a great time until we hook up with each other next time. Ways to get in touch with me are on the end slide. So for now, God bless. Take care. Be safe. Bye for now. See you next time.